Evaluator, Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and honored guest, myself. Tumela. I don't know if you know what that means. It's the word in Suto. When I visited Lesotho in southern Africa, that was one of the words I learned, and it's a greeting. So, Tumela. First off, Bashar, you grabbed everybody's attention. You asked questions. What do we all want in a dream vacation? And everybody's got their different ideas, but I think there are things we all agree with. So you established common ground. And then you proceeded to what you were mainly wanting to sell, a dream vacation to Tanzania, Africa. And I've been to Africa, not to Tanzania, but to some other countries within that continent. And you certainly gave the descriptions as to, well, certainly what people would think, the animals. I mean, that always comes to mind, all those exotic animals, lions, zebras, giraffes, but you showed some very colorful pictures of some animals we may not know about, like the lovebirds. That was effective. And it was well organized, unique and colorful animals, unique cultures and new friendships, and quality time. And that video was a good example of the quality time. We got to see a picture of an African village, school, and all these school children coming out singing as they were welcoming you, and those who were standing on their hands was, well, of course we don't see that every day. So well done in that regard. And one thing was the question of objections to such a trip. For example, you did say that we would be safely taken care of. I mean, when people go to countries like this, they also wonder, is there crime? Is there political instability? And because we hear a lot about that in many parts of the world, those things you may need to answer. Health is another question too. If you get sick, how good is the health care? And then another point is cost. Now, I'm sure that an African vacation is going to be quite cheap. Certainly that's what my experience was, but that's another big selling point, because that really provides that vacation as a good alternative to, let's say, going to Europe, where it's really expensive. That's a very good benefit of an African vacation. But aside from that, you certainly piqued everybody's interest, especially with your PowerPoint presentation and with the video. So I'll certainly consider Tanzania on one of my future trips. Maybe I'll stop by there on a flight as I'm on my way to Cape Town.